Welcome to the Lens podcast. Today we're joined by 1802 and LK14. Welcome back, Lesedi. We just had 1802 on, so if you haven't seen that, go watch it. But yeah, let's get into it. So you guys are officially a collaborative group. You guys are pushing yourselves as a brand. Is it LK14 x 1802 or 1802 x LK14?
1802 x LK14.
LK14 x 1802.
No. This name comes first. It rolls off the tongue better.
All right, like we've heard from you in the previous the interview we did with you. We heard about the event where you guys were shooting and you had to sneak in your cameras and everything like that. Since then, I know you guys. What other events you've shot together? Did you go to the Ghana when Ghana performed?
No.
You didn't make that one.
We didn't go to that one. We did do.
We went to M-Fest.
The M-Fest, yeah.
What? Oh, but that was before.
That was before our fest. It's a festival of motoring, but we went there together, both had our cameras, and then the M-Fest, we sort of had like a mini shoot for fun with our friends who came with us.
And he posted
But yeah, that's where our first collaboration started actually. So yeah, that was that
official
day.
collaboration.
Yeah, official. We were literally walking out and we're like, hey, there's a nice light, let's use it. And then we're like, now we start with us. So yeah, that was the birth of 1802 x LK14 that day. And it was just like on the spot. It wasn't planned. It was just we were literally going home.
Photographer instincts, like light, people.
So how long has it taken you guys to decide on being a group, as it were, like a duo? Because I know you guys have been friends for some time.
And like when did your friendship start? Like when did you guys get to know each other?
Back since soccer, bro. Yeah, soccer. Yeah, but then we I wouldn't say we split, but we went to different high schools. So yeah, and I stopped playing soccer. Did you continue?
I continued for like a few years.
But you continued. You played at your school.
Yeah.
My school didn't have soccer and sports.
I played at club when I know. My school also didn't have soccer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you continued at the club?
I went to St. Gerard Blues. Yeah.
So we split in a sense, and then we rekindled our love.
What was it? The cameras that brought you guys back together?
Yeah. So this year, last year even, but mostly this year, we started shooting together the whole lot. And since when? Yeah, last year.
Last year we had our first collaboration shoot last year.
At my crib.
And then I was learning how to use the 50mm camera. We were playing around with fairy lights because that was the trend back then. So it was just literally just for fun. We played PS4 afterwards, it was just like a chill thing.
His ass.
He's lying, but it's fine. But yeah, that's where it actually started. So we had that one collaboration shoot, and then we only started growing together this year. And our first collaboration shoot, even though it wasn't the official 1802 LK14 page, it was with a Golf R. It was actually an automotive photo shoot, and we loved cars. We both loved cars, so that's why. So that was our first proper shoot together, and then
a planned shoot. Because we like I said before, we'd go to concerts and events together and just bring our cameras and then So if you go on some of the photos, you'd see that it's not taken by me, it's taken by together. But it's on our personal pages.
But this thing of going to concerts with cameras, do you guys feel safe? Or
if we have each other,
I mean, it's just the muscle over here.
No, but I do feel safe, man, because
there are a lot of people.
It's better than going alone. If we have each other, then I know at least he's got my back, I've got his back. Nothing will happen, hopefully. And we don't go to some concerts with our friends. Some places no.
But you guys don't take like a camera bag, like you'll just put it in a backpack or something.
For in the city, we took a camera bag. So like I had my laptop bag, but then I just threw my camera and jerseys and stuff inside, and then we tried to hide it, but then obviously they searched for bags, and they found the cameras, and they were like, okay, and that was it. So that was that concert. What other concert did we do? We did in the city. Was that the only one?
Okay, well, we went to the Meek Mill concert, but we never had cameras.
Yes.
Oh, wait, we couldn't. Did we have our cameras or we couldn't bring them in?
We didn't have our cameras, but we were allowed to bring them in because I remember Cedric and other photographers were within the crowd with their cameras and they captured moments.
Oh, hey,
and he was the one who actually forced me to post that Meek Mill photo. Yeah. And he was also the first person to hit me up. He's like, yo, Meek posted your photo. And I was like, this guy's right. So it was his instinct that got me that post, I guess. But we literally just went there and we didn't have the intention to shoot. It was just let's go have fun, type vibes, and then we just took out our phones and then took the photo. And at first I didn't think much of it. And then he was like, this is a dope photo. I was like, oh, thanks, boy. And then he's like, you should post it. I was like, yeah, I will eventually. And then I posted it while the Castle Light hype was still there. And then, that happened. So,
and you guys are like quick. I've seen like you guys don't, like, especially at concerts, you don't waste time to edit the pictures and then post them. You like.
Yeah, so we try to, like with concerts, they'll have the whole like hashtag, whatever. So we try to like get that hype. If it's not when we're there, maybe the next day or the day after, because people want to see what's happening. You never know who's watching. So man.
Yeah, you guys have experienced that of like you never know who's watching, but some important people can be watching.
True.
I saw you guys were taking a shoot at an abandoned building the other day, and you were testing out the new iPhone. So what do you think of the iPhone camera?
This thing is amazing. 10 out of 10. We recommend. Even like I don't have an iPhone 11 Pro Max, the stove. But this is an iPhone 11, and it's I've been using I've been taking photos with iPhones like my whole life. Not my iPhones, but like iPhones, and dude, 10 out of 10 recommend. Like, but now this is some other level, man. Like even the videos. Okay, we still need to put that out, but like we shot a whole video. Maybe I'll give it to you guys, and you guys will insert it. Or you link it somewhere.
What's the video about?
No, it was just like the behind the scenes of what was like
literally just for fun. It was just like editing videos, like
the stabilization is amazing, right?
It's insane.
it's amazing. Like you could be shaking with the camera like this. It'll fix it. You won't see any shake. Like it'll be smooth, and you're just like, wow. Wow.
So you think it's worth people, like if say they have the iPhone 10, you think it's worth them upgrading if they are somebody who takes pictures with the iPhone?
I would say I've used an iPhone XS Max, and I've used an iPhone XS, and I've used an iPhone X. And all of those phones are really good. They have really good cameras. But with this, it's just the ultra wide thingy, the ultra wide lens, and the optical image stabilization, the night mode, and that deep fusion. That's literally what you'll be buying if you had to like upgrade from those phones that I mentioned. In terms of like processing speed, I don't think you'll see much of a difference. But if you like someone that shoots a lot, upgrade.
And in terms of like your other cameras, your DSLRs, like do you think you're gonna upgrade those anytime soon, or are you still using them as they are?
I want to.
We plan to. So the next step would, realistically speaking, it would be, was it what, 80D?
7070.
77, the Canon 77D. That would be like the next realistic step if things keep going the way they're going. But if by some, like, I don't know, we win the lotto, I don't know, someone decides to sponsor us with cameras, we wouldn't mind moving to Sony's and going mirrorless. But we love Sony and Canon. I don't know if you like Nikon. I don't like Nikon. It's just a personal thing. I don't like them.
Look,
But the Nikon photographers always say they're the photographers compared to us Canon users.
That's the thing. It's always about like preference. Samsung, iPhone.
Yeah, I've shot with the Nikon before, and like there's nothing wrong with the image quality or whatever. It just I don't like the layout.
Oh yeah.
Like the way it feels in my hand.
Yeah.
That's literally it. But if it was laid out the same as my Canon, sure, why not?
Yeah.
I feel like Canon's also easier to use.
Yeah.
I get used to Nikon. I also one shot with it, and then on the spot, I was like, okay, trying to figure out settings and all of that.
Yeah.
Got used to it eventually, but it was quite tedious trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But I think Canon and Sony are what we really like, and then if we do go mirrorless, I think Sony would be like the direction we want to go in. Please.
Would you consider Canon's outline the mirrorless Canon or not?
I've seen some pretty dope stuff with it, so
I would.
I would. If Canon wants to put us on,
Yeah.
like, we could literally just test it out, give it back to you, and just
Promise
But
won't
yeah.
break it.
Yeah. So if I actually had to test it out for a week or so, I think probably I would. I wouldn't mind, bro.
Yeah.
Because I've shot with the Sony A7R3. Yeah. And I've shot with the Canon 5D Mark IV. Yeah. Those are like the two cameras I get. So if Canon can actually release a mirrorless camera that can match the Sony, why not?
Why not? Yeah.
But I've felt the EOS R, right? And then in your hand, it feels nice. It's not smooth. It's got like a rugged texture.
Yeah.
So it feels more secure in your hand. It's small, it's light. And I took a photo of someone in the dark, right? It was someone else's camera.
Oh,
and he was just there. So I was like, dude, can I just play around with your camera quickly? And he said, yeah, someone at our church, actually. His name is Sam. And I took a photo and bumped the exposure to like, let's say, 3,200, because it was quite dark. The room was quite dark. I didn't want to use the flash. 3,200. He had a 50mm on it, so I think I was still on 1.8.
Yeah.
And there was like no noise, absolutely nothing. The picture was smooth, quality was stunning. I was like, this is what I want. If I go mirrorless, this is what I want. If I go Canon as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an amazing camera, and I didn't use it enough to give it a proper rating or anything like that. But just from how it feels and taking one photo, I would rate it highly as well.
Yeah.
Do you guys plan to use this like duo, if I can call it that, like working together, or is it just like pushing social media content and that?
Well, work. So, social media is like our work.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, let's say like matric dancers, right? Would you guys advertise yourself as you can hire us as a group to do your matric dance, or is that going to be your individual work?
It's happened before.
Yeah.
We earlier on this year, before like the collaboration started, we did do MDs together. He did the videography, I handled the photography.
Yeah.
And on our Instagram pages, we don't really show that we take photos of matric dancers.
Yeah.
It's just that people want us because they know we can take photos. So it's not something we advertise, but it's something that people know already. So in the future, if someone does want, hey, 1802X LK14 for their matric dance, we won't say no.
Because it's happened before.
Yeah.
And we've also shot, like, coincidentally, we've met up at matric dances. Like, a lot. So it's like, bro,
you're here, I'm here.
Away, you know?
But don't you think you guys could like advertise yourself like that? And then like obviously you charge a higher premium, but you say like you're getting this package
2 for 1 basically.
and you can then shoot like maybe two different groups of people, you know, like maybe it's a squad, but then you know, somehow you just advertise yourself as like a proper
collective. Well, I wouldn't mind, because we've shot matric dances together before, so we could try it out.
We won't hide away from it or shy from it, but we don't want like matric dances to be the brand.
Okay, no, but I'm not saying like matric dance is just an example. I mean, work in general.
Yeah, just work in general. Then I mean, If we're being honest, symmetric dances are really tedious.
Hey.
No, but like if someone,
doing the shoot is
if
tedious
someone
as well.
comes with their
They
clothing
take
line
their
or
own
something,
time.
and they
Like,
want
yeah,
you to take like
even
a
clothing line
lookbook and
collaboration,
stuff like
because our collaboration page is also to collaborate with other photographers as well.
Yeah.
So like we don't want to shy away from that. So I think next year it's literally just making connections, working with brands and working with startup brands if we can as well. So it's literally just getting our name out there, at the same time helping others where we can in our personal capacities, also with like our own brands, philosophy and all of that. So yeah, we're not going to bubble or put ourselves in a certain bracket yet, as of yet, but right now we're literally just shooting anything and everything as possible, and then things we like as well, like things we share a common interest in as well. That's the goal going forward with our collaborative page as well.
Yeah. And you guys seem to like cars a lot.
Yes.
So hey, we've also tried reaching out to a couple of people, but cars are a very expensive thing.
And they don't.
Nobody's just trying to give you their car. But yeah, if anyone has a nice car,
don't be shy.
Don't be shy. You know. But yeah, we like cars a lot. We try, like, we had this idea that we actually got from, was it the
North Borders.
Yeah, North Borders. Yeah, so like they just went out to a couple of dealerships in their neighborhood. They were like, "Yo, do you need pictures of your cars?" Yeah. So we wanted to try that. I think we're still
going to.
We've hit up some people on Instagram, but you know,
it's better.
Yeah, clouds is not. Yeah. So it's better to just
go do that
face to face.
Using connections basically to get these cars.
I just want to touch on one thing you said, like in terms of how you guys will help other people where you can, you know, as you guys are blowing up, as it were. Do you think there's enough space in the South African market for everybody to blow up as a photographer?
I mean, yo, bro, not everybody's gonna be like Messi and Ronaldo. we gotta,
facts.
like, those are facts, bro. Not everybody's gonna play for Real Madrid or Barcelona. Like, those are facts. Like,
some will play in PSL.
Yeah, someone will have to play in the PSL. And that's okay, bro.
Yeah.
You just gotta, like, be okay with your situation, dog. Like, even me, I might not be that international photographer like Malume Vogue. You know? But I believe that one day, you know, it will happen. But, you know, if it doesn't happen, then I guess it's okay, bro. Like, but I feel like in South Africa, one thing that we lack is support. Like,
the people up there don't know that.
We need to support each other more, bro. Cause, dog, I'm not just gonna wake up one day and just have a cover on a magazine. Obviously, I need to make my way up there, and the people that are up there need to obviously tell me how to do it, bro. You need to. You can't just get up there and leave the elevator there. You gotta send it down, bro. That's how people are gonna get up there, and that's. I feel like our collaboration. That's what we do for each other. Like whenever he needs something, I'll try. Whenever I need something, he'll try. See, so it's just building each other. So I feel like there is space for a whole lot of people in South Africa, but it starts out there, right?
So you don't feel like the top guys are actually helping out enough, or like as much as they could?
I feel like they are helping out, but
not enough.
I feel like you could do a whole lot more. And no shade to anyone. Like, yo, I've been helped out by a couple of like people, like Cedric. Like he was actually one of the people that was like, yo, he hit up Ricky. He was like, yo, bro, like look at this cheetah, like you know, well, he didn't. Well, he didn't like hit him up like, yo, bro, like dude. But he was like, yo, he told me that like, yo, he sent him my photo and he was like, yo, bro, look at this kid. I know this kid, and he's like, he's super good. You see, so that's like one of the like my testimonies. If I'm going. Like he's reached out to like help me, and a whole lot of other people on Instagram, like Cyril Zuma. Like he'd post my photos occasionally, even your photos. So I do feel like there are people that just help out, but it's just not enough, I would say. Because
they're trying to find a balance, I guess. Because I mean,
they still have to make their money.
They also want to be there at the top, and I don't blame them. But one thing I do appreciate from the photographers we look up to is the fact that they never shy away from social engagement on Twitter and all of that. So whenever, like I've seen that whenever random people ask for advice from like Austin Malema, he replies. If I were to do the same, he would reply. Cedric as well. They never shy away from interacting with people. If you're big, small, it literally does not matter. And saying thank you, the smallest things as well literally matter. Like I would say this is a fire picture, says thank you. To me, I like that because it shows he acknowledges me.
And he's not too big-headed.
Exactly, he's not getting to his head or anything like that. So it's just one of those. The social interaction with the bigger photographers is what I've learned to appreciate over time as well. So yeah, I don't think they are gatekeepers or anything like that, but I think who they work for is
the gatekeeper.
It's not necessarily the gatekeeper, but the reason why they won't look below them. So like who they work for is like, oh, Cedric, okay, we know Cedric, we're gonna stay with Cedric. We're not gonna try branch out with someone else and all of them. But it's literally it's based on relationship as well. So we can't be like, okay, Cedric, please pass it down, or you please pass it down. It's just like a relationship
just
based.
in a position that
He's in a higher position, and because brands trust him, they'll always go to him. So I think with us, it's literally just we need to take our time, obviously. But at the same time, we need to show that we can bring the same quality as them as well. And we don't want to compete because I think the space is big enough for everyone as well. So we don't want to compete. We just want to better ourselves, work with different brands as well, and then that's our goal with the whole page as well. It's not to compete; it's to grow more than anything else.
So in terms, sorry, I just wanna get into this last segment. In terms of content that you wanna put on your 1802X LK14 page, are you gonna put sneaker pictures? Because I know both are playing into sneakers, right? Okay, I've got these here. You guys have seen them just now. But I just want to get your how can I say, opinion on camera, what you think of them. But like, okay.
Put it here.
You know what it is.
You got the Super Mega X Reebok. Reebok Classic leather. The reflective thing. Would you see it now? Yeah, you can see it. No, on the camera show.
Oh, I don't know.
We're doing a review. We're doing a sneaker review.
I don't know.
First sneaker review.
Blazing day.
Your opinion?
Yo, man, this is a dope shoe. Okay, well, if you know, anyone that knows me, I'm not a big fan of like loud colors like this. Like I probably have like one pair of shoes that are like green. But I would wear this because it's predominantly like gray, white. This is a dope shoe to me. Like, and another thing is, it's South African. So like I've been a sneakerhead for the longest time, and like the only other South African collab that I know that was like this big was Karabo Poppy recently did hers. But
that was
New Balance had like a whole Josie theme that they released in 2013. It was a New Balance 574. I actually wanted that shoe so badly, but I couldn't get it. And like South African shoes, I'm a big
fan of.
So I think that it's very dope because also AKA, he's one of the biggest. So
I agree. It's a nice shoe. I like Reebok. I had a pair of the classic whites with the gum sole. Personally, when I first saw it in the pictures, I was like, okay, I thought it was a new sneaker model rather than a classic and then just a silhouette and then a colorway. But seeing it in person, it's better than the pictures that and I expected. And maybe I'm slight biased because I'm an AKA fan, but I don't know. It's the highlighter yellow part is a bit striking. Like Kanka said as well. I would wear it,
but it works.
It works. You can make it work. That's the thing. But I think it's a very. I see it as a big thing because firstly, it's a collaboration for South African artists. He has his own shoe,
and it says Super.
Like for me, that's the biggest part. Like it actually has his name on it.
It's not one of those where it's just like he designed the colorway and that's it. No, but it's his own That's his nickname right there. And same thing with Karabo Poppy as well with the Air Force One. Same thing. People are doing big things with their art that they put out. So I think this is a big step for South Africa. It shows that brands are willing to collaborate with more than just like sports figures and all of that. They want people who are making noise, basically.
Yeah.
And this is a very like a stepping stone. So we'll see what goes on from here with the Reebok AKA collaboration. But generally looking at it, it's good. And seeing Reebok coming back to South Africa the way they are it's a good step. Because I mean, the store in Melbourne is relatively new. Reebok didn't have a store before that, as far as I'm concerned. But seeing Reebok focus more in Africa a lot more is it's a really good stepping stone. I think now they'll compete with even bigger brands. No shade to Reebok, but I mean like they on Nike's level, like
They just dropped a collab with Adidas.
Exactly.
And nobody's making noise about it.
I know, that's what you said.
It's literally a Reebok
and Adidas shoe. So like it's you see at the same time it's like us and me and Nhlanhla, they're not shying away from working with other brands. So I think this is a big step, but we'll see where Reebok goes with this. I'm excited for them now. Maybe we'll see Reebok and Nike or Nike and Adidas.
Maybe we'll see LK14 X18.
We don't know.
Maybe that's what it is.
LK14.
Now we have to, guys. But for me, like these shoes, like why I also don't really want to wear them. For me, this is like how can I say, like a trophy or something. It's like something I want to have 20 years later, and then I can see this was the first way an artist, like a music artist, got a shoe. And it's his own shoe. And then from here, I feel like other brands are gonna come through. Like Nike is already working with Karabo, but like. So I was saying like I think these shoes are like, like a trophy or something I want to keep in my house as like memorabilia for this time, you know. Because I feel like as a whole, I've noticed like South African creatives are getting noticed more and more, and like outsiders, foreign brands and stuff are noticing us and. Not just like noticing, but are willing to put money into us. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is like such a powerful thing for not only like the music industry or the design industry where Karabo Poppy is, but you know, throughout. I think like we want this whole foreign investment and stuff. There's a bit of politics coming, but we want this whole foreign investment, but it has to like, I mean, one place it can start is with stuff like this, like products. You know? And I think it's just super cool, and I love the way AKA has been giving people pairs. Like at one of the Reebok stores, he gave the pair that he was wearing to one of the people, to a fan.
Okay.
But
Mr. Forbes. I know Cairo has a pair actually. I see her name or box.
Cairo's too famous for this. So gents, been a great interview.
Anything else you want to say to the people watching?
Follow us. Follow Leslie. What else?
Expect a whole lot of
What to expect? 3 things to expect.
A whole lot of content. We're trying to also get new equipment so that we can create better content. Collaborations. That's like the most important thing, like we said. Like that's the reason why we started the page. Trying to collaborate with artists that we like, or like people that we feel like are dope. And you can reach out to us. We'll probably reach out to a couple, you know. So collaboration.
Expect 2020 to be here.
Leveling up.
More heat.
Thanks, gents, for coming through.
Thanks
I appreciate it.
Anytime.
And that's been the episode of the Lenslane podcast. If you want to support the podcast, please go to our store, lenslane.co, and purchase an item. Any item will help us. Follow our social media. Everything is lenslane.co. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Deuces.
Peace.
Cheers.